But you don't do that very often, and it's...
Yeah, because I don't need a banana.
I started recording, so we have fun B-roll for cold open.
Hell yeah, cold open.
Cold open. I was like, how do we do an intro? Because I'm like, well, we can't ask each other how we're going because we live together and have spent the last few hours together.
Yeah.
How are you going, Imogen?
How are you going, Emily?
Great.
Are you actually?
I'm like fine.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know. It's just like one of those weeks, you know what I mean? And by that, I mean I got a parking ticket. For the first time. That's like my first parking or like car infringement.
I got one parking ticket in Sydney. But I was told to park there by my friends who lived in Sydney, and then I got a parking ticket there. So that was on them.
What? Thinking about your parking ticket? From
No.
4 years ago?
No, I'm thinking about my matcha from right now.
No. I mean, like, it is T2 at the end of the day, and it also was like, oh my god, it was $20. What a good deal. And it's like, well, yeah, this is matcha that would be $20 for 8 serves.
Okay. Teas of the day.
Wait. Hello. Welcome back.
Hi.
I'm Amelie.
I'm
This is
Imogen.
And you're in the second episode of what is now officially, I guess,
Yeah.
the Lesbian Jesters podcast. We're your lesbian jesters. Hi. I think in the channel description, I was like, Amelie, the pink one, and Imogen, the purple one. It doesn't work as well at the moment because neither of us have our coloured hair.
You got your...
But I'm pink.
Guys,
Just like trust she's purple, okay?
I'm purple. Trust.
Imogen is like the most favorite color is purple person.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
Don't mind. Okay, beverages of the
Beverage
week.
check.
Beverage check is important this time because
We have things to say.
I have many things to say. Now, I knew T2 was Floptina, in my opinion.
I'm not. It's like fine by my opinion.
They're Floptina. They are Floptina. But we were intrigued when we were in there because they had little matcha sachets with different flavors, interesting flavors like yuzu and blood orange.
We've never tried like the matchas where like the flavor is in the blend or the powder itself. We've had a lot of different flavored ones with like syrups and stuff.
Yes, I've had many a flavored matcha, many a different matcha powder, but
Yes.
I've never had the flavor powder.
Which has always been intriguing.
I've been intrigued, but I've always been skeptical because, like, I think you're just trying to cover up that your matcha powder isn't very good by putting a different flavor in there. And I was correct.
We were correct.
We try. I have my banana matcha. Now, as we know, Amelie hates fake banana flavor.
I fucking hate it. I hate it
love
so
it.
much. It makes me sick. Whenever I have to make a banana milkshake at work, I'm like,
I go in and make her make me banana
she
matcha.
does. Mean to me.
And they're really good, and I love like a little banana milk matcha. Nom nom nom. This, you didn't get to see it, but it's still not a great color. But we added more matcha to it afterwards because it was so terrible. It was like the faintest green of all time, and mine just tasted like not strong banana Nesquik.
I had salted matcha milkshake, whatever that means, and I have really bad taste buds. Because I have like hay fever all the time and always sniffing. I think it's like messed up my ability to taste because like I don't have a great sense of smell either. I'm always making stuff and Imogen's like, this is a bit strong, and I'm like, what?
I made porridge this morning and I was like, num num, and I was like, I can't taste it, and I was like, well.
I can't do like subtleties in food. It's really annoying. I wish I could. I'm sure it would make my life so much more joyous.
I think maybe I have like slightly more perceptible to subtleties tongue than normal.
Maybe.
Which means we're like complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Either like I can't taste shit or it's too much for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mine just tasted like soy milk. Because it is like it's on soy milk, not that the sachet. The sachet didn't taste like anything.
It tasted a little bit of something. I'm not sure what. It didn't taste like salt at all. There was zero salt flavor.
No.
I love salt, but I hate salt in sweet things. It didn't taste like salt. And what the fuck? What's a milkshake supposed to?
Sweet
what does that
milk.
mean?
That's just
I don't know.
sweet.
It kind of had like a little something, like maybe it was kind of like malty or something, but it was very mild.
Yeah.
Very, very mild.
But now I made some more, like just regular matcha, and I put some vanilla cinnamon syrup in mine, so they're a bit better now. It's not great. I'm still intrigued because the tea center has their strawberry matcha, and their matcha is good to begin with.
Yeah. That's my tea talk of the
That's
day.
my beverage of the day. What beverage are you drinking? Let us know. Shout out to Andy who had a hot chockey.
Hope it's better.
Hope it's better than ours.
Yeah. Shout out.
Happy Pride, everyone. It's Pride
Woohoo.
Month. Yay.
Yippee.
It's not as big of a thing in Australia though, because we have Mardi Gras in March.
Yeah, that always
Like
confuses
we
me.
don't do like Pride parades or anything in June.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not Pride Month.
What are you doing?
What's that about?
But we do all our stuff in March. And by that I mean Sydney does its stuff. I don't know if,
I don't think anyone does anything in the rest of Australia.
yeah. Like
I feel like Canberra should do something, but I don't think it does.
Canberra is so gay.
Canberra's so gay.
Canberra's gay, but there's no nightlife, so it's all like corporate. Like we have the highest population of lesbians, but I think it's like older lesbians. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they should at least want like a parade or something, surely.
It's Canberra. The only parade we get is like summer nats.
People don't like doing anything. Oh, not summer nights. Don't bring that up.
I'm sorry, but it's correct.
Don't tell me about it.
It's correct.
The horrors.
Like, I don't know, yeah. There just isn't. Maybe there is, and we just don't really go to anything. Because it's Pride, and because we now have a name, which is Lesbian Jesters. Today we're talking about lesbians and lesbianism.
Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians. We are both lesbians. Crazy. And have a lot of thoughts about it.
Trust you ask us about things, we probably have thoughts.
I went to like research for this and then I was like, wait, I've actually written a whole paper already. From my second year of uni, so it's like not the best, but like
That's okay.
a lot of it still stands.
Yeah. It's intriguing to look back at.
And go, wow, she was so naive.
Pure.
Whoa.
The horrors hadn't hit her yet.
No, we were still in the woke progressive times because this is 2020.
Oh my God, we were.
This is 2023.
Guys, remember when everything was woke?
Like, this is like right before the pendulum swung.
Wokeness.
Yeah. But we have a lot of thoughts to get through. We went out to like talk and research it, but we didn't write anything fucking down.
No, we just yapped at
We were
each
just
other.
like,
Yeah.
So I have like 2 notes.
Okay, we had...
They are nothing though.
Hell yeah. We had topics. We had like headlines.
Yeah.
No, the first one was the label of lesbian.
Oh, the label of lesbian. Lesbian.
Liberal.
I feel like it can feel like such a big and scary word.
It does. Like, not anymore.
Not
But
anymore, yeah.
I think...
Oh, also, wait, sorry, before we start, I feel like we should add the disclaimer of a lot of this is also, although like we have some research, it's also based on a lot of our personal experience, which obviously we are 2 white, cis women.
Reasonably femme
presenting, also like in Australia, in Canberra in particular, which is like
as we've said.
the woke capital of Australia. So it is all filtered through that lens. Obviously, like, we're going to acknowledge and like hold space for the fact that like our experience is very minimal,
Yes.
but it is when we talk about our stuff, that is the context that we are in.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Disclaimer. I feel like it's a reasonably common experience for lesbians to, like, you start your coming to terms with being gay process and you just want to label yourself gay in the beginning. Because gay is so much easier. There's not a whole lot of, I don't know, like the connotations around it, it's less terrifying for some reason. There's less writing on that word. Like there's a whole lot of background to lesbian that isn't there with gay. And so, especially, like I came out and I was like, I'm gay. And I wouldn't say lesbian ever because it was weird. But then you exist being gay for a while and you exist being queer and you think about it and then eventually you're like, no, I'm a lesbian. And now I like the word lesbian. It's a good word.
I didn't quite have that experience for a long time. I like identified as bisexual.
I did that too.
Well, yeah. But then when I like got to the point where I was like, I actually don't ever want to or think I see myself ever dating or being with a man again. Like I realized like I didn't really find myself attracted to that. I was immediately just like, I'm a lesbian. I think that's, for me, I've talked about this with other people. Like I think this is like my autism. I love labels. I love being able to categorize everything. And I know that for a lot of people, they don't like that. And like, that's so fine if you're just like, oh, like I'm queer, but like I'm not, like I don't fit into anything specifically. Like, that's so chill. For me, I was very much like, no, I need to fit this box. I need to fit this box. And not in like, I need to change myself to do this. It was just like, I wanted to find the box that fit me. And I think that's because I like categorizing things. One of my favorite things to do as a child was just make lists. Lists of things. But I think because like I already did feel that like ostracization, it was like a thing of, oh, but this label like helps me figure myself out and like know myself more.
I generally don't feel that with labels because I do refer to myself as queer still sometimes, but I feel that way with diagnoses. So I feel like I can relate in some way. It's like you just gotta makes things easier. You just gotta know.
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot easier when there are broad terms like that. Like saying gay, I don't know, and saying queer, them being like really broad umbrella terms. I don't know, it leaves it open. It makes it a lot easier.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't, I think there's also the fear of saying you're one thing and then you're stuck in that.
Yeah.
And then what if you just like weren't 100% right?
Well, yeah.
Like good old
Are you going to talk about Jojo Siwa? I was like, are we going to bring it to a place of Jojo Siwa?
No, but Jojo Siwa also works. I was going to go with the Australian singer that I really like, that your mum also likes.
Oh.
She was a lesbian.
She
and now
was?
she's married. Yeah. She's married to a man, but she was a lesbian.
Wait, oh my God, what's her name? Casey Chambers.
No, not Casey Chambers.
Okay, who are you talking about?
The one that I like, and I have all her CDs in my car.
Do you not have all the Casey Chambers CDs in your
No,
car?
I do not have all the Casey Chambers CDs in my car.
Who am I thinking of?
Who's Casey? It's absolutely not Casey Chambers. What is her name? Missy Higgins.
Missy Higgins! I get them too confused.
Missy.
Missy.
Missy was lesbian.
Whoa, I didn't know this. I didn't even know she was queer in any way.
She's queer. She was a lesbian and she like I think she'd come out like properly. And then she met her husband and she married her husband.
Whoa.
So also Jojo Siwa. Now Jojo Siwa, I'm not quite.
Jojo Siwa's different because when she came out originally, she was like, I'm pansexual. And then because she primarily dated women, I think eventually the label of lesbian got like put on her by people who didn't know that she identified as pansexual, but she eventually started describing herself as that as well. And then she started dating Chris Hughes, and suddenly it's like, oh my god, she's not a lesbian anymore. And she's like, I felt that push. Like, she started saying the thing that it was put on her by the like people online and by the lesbian community. And like, I don't want to speak too much on that because it is her experience and she may have felt that way, but I think her saying that is potentially harmful because it like contributes to like predatory lesbian stereotypes and stuff.
Yes. Well, I think that's the issue, because I think it is an important discussion to be had of like the bi-erasure and pan-erasure, and not wanting to accept that label from people and wanting to put them into those boxes. You can't have both or multiple. You got to pick one. But then it does also fall into the like predatory lesbian stereotype, and the like, because she's gone to date a man and so she's in a straight relationship, it also filters into that like predatory queer, and they're like trying to make you think, and like they're turning the kids gay, they're turning the frogs gay. Yeah. So I think there's a discussion there to be had, but I don't know if JoJo's the one to have it.
Well, no, but then it also came at a time where there were like 2 other big lesbian artists who also recently started dating men. Like, I think her name's Fletcher and like Betty who are people I'm aware of as queer artists, but neither have I've listened to, but they both started dating men. And then like one of them went on a podcast and was like, yeah, Renee Rapp, like one day she might meet a really lovely man and have a husband.
That's just such a weird thing to say, because yes, and like for yourself maybe, and like you're just like trying to erase the identity of these people.
Well, yeah, and like I think I have no problem with people identifying as lesbians for years, whatever, and like it being their career, and then suddenly it changing for them because they didn't know.
Yeah,
they didn't know, but I don't think they should use their experience to be like, this is how it is for everyone, and every woman will just end up with a man.
Yes, you can't. There's like the fine line to draw between like making it, because it's already acceptable because you're going back to what is acceptable in society, but like making it acceptable to be like changing your mind is okay. You don't need to like be stuck in these like boundaries of things. It's okay to change your mind. I mean, but you can't put that onto other people. Like it's so personal.
It's the same line of thinking that a lot of people use, like TERFs use, especially with trans men, or like people who I once identified as trans masc and then detransitioned for whatever reason, where it's like, oh, they don't want you. Like, no, on detransitioners who can't be normal about it and are like, no one wants to listen. Like, I used to identify as non-binary or trans masc for years, and now I woke up from the mind virus and I'm like a conservative grift speaker. It's the same thing of like, it's so fine to detransition. Like, it's so fine if you did some stuff, thought you were trans in some way, maybe medically like or socially transitioned, and then went, wait, what I was feeling was actually something else. That's so fine.
Or the fact that like everyone says the only cases of detransitioning you ever hear about are those ones, like the conservative weirdos. But like detransitioning is a whole spectrum of things still, and you might have like just regretted certain like medical practices or some like, I don't know, like hormones or something, and maybe the consequences of that were bad, but your like gender identity can still not fit into that like cisgender thing. Like detransitioning is not one thing
Yeah.
still. And you're just like putting your own experiences onto other people. Gender and sexuality are very personal, and at the end of the day, it's not affecting you.
Like, I think I'm strange in that I love labels so much. For the most part, you are not going to fit any specific label that, like, no matter how, like, even, like, there are 1,000, like, really niche ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if these are all necessary, guys. I think.
My woke hat's fading.
No, like,
My woke badge is falling off.
sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. I think that's just like, I think that's just a feeling you have. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any specifically, but ones where it's like you feel this for someone, but then also you feel this, and this.
Oh, it's like, maybe I don't understand it properly and haven't been explained by a person who's demi, but demi feels very like, is that not how relationships work?
That's what I think as well. But
Am I going to get cancelled?
I mean, I do have the notes where it's like, oh, I might be this, but like I have a job, so I don't have time to think about that.
Yeah, that's very us with demi and ace.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time for this.
It doesn't really matter.
I'm about to start a corporate early job. I do not have time.
Like, even if I did have time, I'm just like in a relationship, so like I don't really have to think about it.
Yeah, we're like the same, so it doesn't
Really matter.
It doesn't affect this relationship in any way. But like, either I'm demi and I don't understand that, or I don't think demi makes sense in it being a label.
Is that just not how you date? I don't know.
Don't you have to think someone is like interesting and a friend?
No, but I guess like hookup culture is different. I think like Demi is just like you don't like hookups, which like real me neither.
Yeah,
I've never done it.
But not everyone does like hookups. I think it's normal. We're gonna get cancelled.
Guys, don't get no.
First episode of Lesbian Jesters, and we're about to say we're
Like-
too woke, but
like
then
if-
we're not woke
If
enough.
that works for you, that's like so fine and chill.
See, this is the thing.
Like it actually doesn't impact me at all. I don't
like,
understand it,
I
but like
don't-
that's fine.
I don't quite get it, but I do not care if you want to use that label for yourself.
Yeah.
Or if it makes you feel good
Yeah.
to have those labels. I truly don't care.
It'd gaff.
Because it means, like, what's it doing to me?
Nothing. I'm not trying to date you. Like, not you.
Guys.
No,
Just got broken up with over podcast.
You're not woke enough.
Oh no.
that whole bit was a litmus test.
Oh, I got cancelled and broken up.
No, I mean like you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. It is also like a scarier label, I feel, because it's one of the few that is like a noun, which we've talked about before.
Yes.
Whereas like others are descriptors. You are a gay man. You are a bisexual woman. You are a trans person. You are a lesbian.
Yes.
It's like a whole thing, which I guess leads into the whole thing with gender as well.
Yes, I think it leads well into that because I think that is an important part of it. Lesbian, our hypothesis is lesbian is not only a sexuality but also a gender.
I wouldn't say it's a hypothesis. I would say it's more of a thesis. Like, we believe this. We're not trying to test it. I believe this. I will argue for this.
Yeah, I guess like me existing is my hypothesis of it, but like I just believe it, so. Like, I don't know, me existing as a lesbian is testing that, but fight us in the comments if you don't agree.
Find me in the comments. I'll say you're wrong because I think my gender's lesbian.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable being called a woman. A girl is okay, but I've talked to my friends about this. I don't necessarily feel it in a trans way. I just feel it in like a not a woman way.
I mean, it's interesting in our in our very queer, very not cis group of friends to bring that up. I just think it has gender tied into it.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I mean,
a lot.
because we live in a society, we live in a patriarchal society that centers men in every way. And either you are a man or you are meant to desire men.
Yes.
Sometimes you are both. Sometimes you're a man and you desire a man. And even though, like, I have always had thoughts about the way that different sexualities and genders get talked about in media. Like, when they're talking about, like, predatory gay people, it's mostly gay men, and then it's always, like, trans women that get the brunt of things.
Yes.
Which, like, I've never been able to fully articulate it, because I thought about it when I was writing the essay that I wrote in uni. Like,
I think because it always centers men. Even when TERFs are mad at trans men, they're mad that you've, like, betrayed the sisterhood.
yeah.
You've given up being a woman and you've taken, like, the easy road out and you're, like, a traitor.
Yeah.
It's, like, I don't know.
But then when, like, there's trans women, they're like, no, you're trying to take the easy road out by becoming a woman.
You're not one of us. You'll never know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're weird as hell. But I don't know. Yeah. Men are very centered in every conversation, in every aspect of life. Lesbian, you get rid of that entirely.
Well, yeah. We're not men. We don't want to be with men.
There's no men in this house. Even my cat's a lesbian.
She is. She's homophobic, though.
Very.
But that, like, it gives you a whole... And, like, when you are brought up in this society as a woman, your whole identity is meant to revolve around men. Even though, like, obviously times have changed. Women have more rights, independence, yada, yada, yada. We're kind of sliding back with potential, like, threats on abortion laws, even in Australia.
That there have been in Queensland.
Anyway, that's not the point. You are still, like, it's still very much in the social fabric of how we're raised.
Yes. Like no matter how much we, like, bring about, I think it's always something that's, like, such an interesting topic for women to think about and stuff, of, like, the relationship between, like, cisgender women and, like, this being a mother and, like, that relationship of, like, you need to be a mother and, like, that's the goal in life for everyone. And, like, it's always, I don't know, regardless, like, you get women who have careers and stuff, but this being a mother still is such a, like, big thing that's pushed on people. So it's like, oh, why are you, like, pursuing your career and not having a kid yet? Oh, you've taken time off your career and you're doing that, so you've fucked up your career to have your kids and stuff. You've had your kid too early, you've had your kid too late. And it's like that family, like, having a husband and a little family, a perfect little family, is, like, the goal.
Yeah.
Always. Obviously, we could have kids, but it's just going to cost a lot more for me.
It's a lot harder.
Goddamn. You take that away in a sense.
Yeah. And it becomes much more of an active choice that we have to make.
Yes.
Obviously, like, parents, like, straight parents choose often, or, like, family plan.
Yes.
But we have to do so many more steps if we wanted to do that. So it's, like, not something that is necessarily on our path.
Yes. No, it's a... I mean, I guess it's becoming more common with, like, fertility issues and needing IVF, but, like, there's no accidents here.
Yeah.
There's no accidents happening. We got to put so much effort into this.
Yeah.
It is such an active choice. And then there's no father in a house.
No. When you, like, remove, when you remove the whole thing of, like, your goal or your life is destined to be a mother and to care for other people and do all this stuff, when you're taken out of that and you're like, okay, I'm just a person, and you, like, get to, when you take yourself out of that because you realize that, like, I'm not going to be with a man, I'm not going to do all this stuff, you kind of end up rethinking everything about your gender and, like, what society expects of you because of your gender, how you present, how, like, what you're going to do, what your career, I guess, is going to be, which, I mean, like, centering careers is not the best, and then so you're just like swapping out patriarchy for like capitalism. But alas, we also live in a capitalistic society.
We live in a society once again. Yeah, but like it opens it up more to like all aspects of you and your life being active choices, in so much that you have the capability to choose things, like disregarding health and ability and money and where you are and stuff. But
that's not to say that like straight women don't have these choices. Obviously they do have like autonomy to decide that they don't want to have kids or even be in a relationship and just like live their life.
Yeah.
It's just that there is going to still be that societal pressure on them to do that, whereas like as a lesbian it's like, well, like this is actually never going to work for me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, society's pressuring me to be with a man, but actually
because of who I am,
I actually don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So no,
it just feels a bit different. And it's like, it's almost less taboo to be like, oh, well, I'm like currently, I guess it's less taboo to be like, I'm a lesbian, so I'm not going to have kids, and maybe I'll have a partner, but like it's not necessary to, as opposed to like, I feel like if a straight woman was like, I'm not going to have kids, I'm going to stay single, that would be crazy.
Oh, straight women staying single, crazy. And straight women, if you were in a partner, if you had a partner, you didn't want to get married to them and you didn't want to have kids with them, insane. And I think everyone would look at your partner and be like, that's crazy, and like he's in like such a terrible situation because he definitely wants kids and you're holding out on him.
Or like you're in a terrible situation because he hasn't got like married you or given you kids yet.
Yeah, and like maybe like others would just be like, oh, so you can't have kids, so like there's something wrong with you. I'm so sorry. You must be like missing out. Some people aren't meant to be parents.
No.
And that's okay.
So many parents aren't meant to be parents.
So many. Go get a therapy.
Go get a therapy. Just one. More than one's expensive.
Yeah. Okay, good luck getting therapy.
Good luck.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I think removing that, it's a gender identity. Additionally, lesbian has the like sub-labels, which exist for gay men. You've got twinks and you've got bears, but we talked about this as well, that a twink is kind of like your body type. You don't get to decide you're a twink. You just are.
You are. You just have teeny tiny waist.
Like you can change things by like being more buff, and then you're like is that a twunk?
I guess.
When they're like buff but like still kind of twinky, hairless and stuff. Like you can change that, but you're still like kind of twink.
Yeah.
Like, but with lesbians, these ideas of femme and butch and stud are more aligned with gender identities because
it's more so like how you choose.
Yeah, it's what you, like anyone, even though I am smaller and like both in height and size and stuff.
She's so petite and tiny, you guys.
I'm just really petite and tiny.
It's really windy outside, and I had to fucking nail her down when we went out today. Otherwise, she would blow away in the wind.
Yeah, she had to tie us together.
It's
flying like a balloon. I'm just so small.
These kids were like, "Oh, can I have your balloon?" I said, "That's actually my girlfriend." No.
Oh, you can't. That's my partner.
That's my partner.
No, like I'm small and stuff. So you're like, that's not traditionally what a butch is imagined to be. But if I like identified in that way and I felt that way, I could be a butch, because it is just a presentation of like gender and like how you feel in your gender. And now, once again, we're mostly femme.
Yeah.
So I don't have the experience of being a butch.
No. Lots of love for them. Cannot
Shout
stress
out.
enough how much we love butchers.
Seeing a wonderful old butch lesbian, just like live, love, loving.
A butch for butch couple.
Oh, I love seeing a butch for butch couple.
I love you guys. You're wonderful.
Incredible.
You're the backbone of this community.
You really are.
Like,
Truly, truly wonderful.
yeah.
It's just like the joy. Like you see an old butch for butch couple and you're like, wow, life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
I love it.
I love it so much.
Yeah. But then there's also, now, I don't know a whole lot. I'm white. But stud is both gendered and racial. It's like a
Yeah.
black lesbian,
Yeah.
more masc presenting term. As I am understanding it. As I have come to understand.
Yes. Yes. Shout out Dr. Ellis from the pit.
Shout out.
Shout out Dr. Ellis.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It's good stuff. I mean, there is like the whole, I don't know where to go from there. Like, there is like a racial aspect to it. Obviously, we don't know as much. We also live in Australia, where
Yes.
there isn't a big black BLACK population.
Yeah. I was like I was thinking of it before, but then I was like, I don't know any black lesbians. But then I was like, also, I don't know that many lesbians, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know a lot of queer people, but
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people who identify as lesbians.
Yeah.
So,
Also, I feel like we will miss some stuff because I feel like so much queer identity is built in like nightlife spaces, like club spaces.
yes, and I love that for you, but
A, we live in Canberra. B, just not for us. The reason we have terms like stud is because butch and femme were originally like just used to define white women.
yes.
The community, like in terms of media, I'm talking about like the mid 20th century, was very much dominated by femmes. Although you have like queer activist spaces where there are a lot of prominent butchers, I mean like Sylvia Rivera. It was easier for femmes to be the forefront of stuff because they are more societally acceptable.
Yes.
And you get a privilege from that because you fit more into heteronormative expectations.
I feel like though there's a reasonable amount of butch, like famous lesbians, because it's like, I don't know, at least in Australia there's like a reasonable amount of like butch comedians.
Like Hannah Gadsby.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know, maybe that's because of the comedian space and you can make fun of yourself.
Well,
And
that's
it's
the
easier
thing.
as being butch
That's
for
the,
that.
that's the thing. So I have a lot of thoughts about butch and femme representations in media, which is what my essay was like kind of about. It was talking about how we talk about lesbians in anthropology, but it can extend to media, and that like I feel like a butch is the most stereotypical form of a lesbian, like short hair, wears a flannel, knows about cars and shit, but they're only in media for comedic purposes. The joke is that they like women and that they are a lesbian and they have all these stereotypes. When we are being given empathetic, nuanced, and even then it's often not even that nuanced, portrayals of women loving other women, it's always a femme. It's always someone
They always die.
that quite often maybe the writers or whatever didn't even intend to be, like I'm thinking about TV shows, didn't even intend to be queer at first. So they didn't design them with any queerness.
They just put gay in there. They didn't have any queer.
It's different now when I think, especially with women, like clothing code is so hard.
Yes.
Like there isn't, is someone gay or do they just dress like that? Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's
are they
to
alternative or are they gay?
Who knows?
Or is it both?
¿Por qué no las dos? So, like, it's always going to be femmes who are in media. But you can have a butch there when they're supposed to be the joke. In my thing, I wrote about, like, the character from Pitch Perfect as, like, the most recent example of a butch in, like, media I could think of. Or
Jamie, pull that up.
I don't know. But the whole joke throughout the first movie is that, like, she's obviously a lesbian. And then at the end, it's, like, revealed. And it's like, well, yeah. But she's, like, she's a background character. And she's only ever discussed on screen to, like, have comedic jokes about her liking women or being...
Because it's really easy. And, like, a butch or a stud is... like automatically not fitting into like societal standards of being pretty or attractive.
Well, yeah.
You've like done the things that are like not allowed,
Yeah.
like having short hair and stuff and like maybe being a bit larger. Terrible. Like, not acceptable.
I do those things.
No.
Yeah.
Not here, guys. No hate here.
No hate here. When I wrote this, I was very naive. I was like reading back through it last night. And I was like, I'll read what I wrote. I must admit, I do think some of this direction stems from studios not wanting to reinforce the stereotype that all lesbians are butch. However, by doing so, it erases the fact that butch and mass lesbians exist and deserve to be represented. I think that's so cute that I thought that it was like studios having the best interest of lesbians at heart.
Trying to be so nice to lesbians and they just didn't.
I was like, no, they're like, they're just being... They're just moving away from stereotypes. Like, it's good representation.
They're
like,
too
we don't all look like this. No, it's just because men don't want to look at that.
Oh, poor Amelie from 3 years ago.
She had no idea.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm thinking about lesbian shows that have been made. We've got the vampire one.
Oh, yeah.
That was terrible. First kill.
Euphoria. I haven't watched it, but there's Rue and Hunter Schafer's character.
Yes.
They are in a relationship. But they are both very femme. I mean, Rue isn't, like, really, but it's Zendaya. So... hi there. Sorry, it basically ended very abruptly. Basically, my camera died, and right as I was going to plug it back in to, like, keep on going, we get a text from our friend letting us know that he is at, rock climbing, bouldering, which we were going to that night. And we thought we were going a few hours later, but he was already there, so we just had to leave. So we didn't get to, like, record an outro or finish saying everything we wanted to say. And we've been meant to come back and, like, film a part 2, but life has just been so busy that we haven't had a chance to record anything together since. So consider this part 1 of our discussion about lesbianism and everything like that. It was supposed to come out in Pride. Obviously it didn't. Sorry guys, it's been a while. My mum called me out the other day about it. Yeah, I can't promise any more frequent uploads. We're both so busy with work. So yeah, hope you're all doing well. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, whenever that is.